It was a celebratory mood inside Red Mile Racetrack in Lexington today, but there was also urgency to make sure that this gets done before the start of the NFL season. The Horse Racing Commission says it will need to hire more staff to get this done, but everybody wants to make that September 7th deadline.
All commissioners in favor of approving the proposed emergency and ordinary licensing and technical regulations regarding sports wagering, please indicate by responding yes.
With a unanimous vote, the Kentucky Horse Racing Commission went all in to get sports betting up and running in less than 2 months.
We got it done.
Starting Tuesday, licensed racetracks can apply for an operator's license to have a sports book on their property or at an off-track location. There are 9 licenses to hand out because there are 9 licensed racetracks.
So in that aspect, this is just an evolution. You're adding on sports wagering to the end of that.
So we will pull it together, and I hope to have it in tomorrow.
Shannon Cobb, the COO for Red Mile, says they will update one of their bars downstairs and turn it into a sports book. The next step after that will be applying for the online license. They have announced a partnership with Caesars because they believe the company is committed to the brick and mortar location and will try to draw people specifically to horse racing.
We will integrate sports wagering throughout our property in the simulcast area and our HHR space because we really want to integrate all these 3 products into what benefits the track and the equine industry.
The online portion will open on September 28th across the state, but the KHRC will allow registration before then. Governor Beshear says it will mean roughly $23 million a year for the state.
I want to see any freed up dollars going to support public education, economic development, disaster recovery, and other necessary projects.
In Lexington with photojournalist Jessica Farley, I'm Travis Breeze, WHAS 11 on your side.
And Churchill Downs applauding today's move, as you can imagine, saying in part, quote, "We are excited for the opportunities sports betting brings for tourism and economic development across the Commonwealth." Well, we want to take a closer look here tonight at 6 at how much revenue Kentucky can bring in from sports betting. Over in Indiana, they've made more than $99 million in tax revenue since 2019. That's almost $26 million a year on average. Tomorrow, horse racing facilities can start applying for a sports book at their locations again in Kentucky.